Diamond is one very special horse. By the great C.D. Olina and out of the Shining Spark daughter Shiner's Diamond Girl, C.D. Diamond was the 2012 National Rank Cow Horse Association's Snafflebit Futurity Open Champion. Bred and raised by John and Brenda Stevenson of San Juan Ranch, C.D. Diamond was sent to Corey Cushing to start his show career.
Really easy to start. Didn't take much at all to get going. Never bronc. You wanted to have a good day. Wanted to be your buddy. You know, was very confident in himself and what he did. You know, and you could just see that in the presence that he put out, and how he, how he kept his composure. Whether times that colts, you never know what's going to happen. But he was always real laid back, and as soon as you asked him to step up and whether it be to get better or to just kind of step up and, maybe do things a little quicker, he'd never let you down that way.
He's a great-minded stallion with all the natural ability you could ask for. And he showed it from the beginning.
All the talent was there. You could see that right off the bat. But, even though they are really talented, you've still got to create a really good foundation. So, in case something along the way isn't feeling too right, you got something to back up to. And C.D. Diamond is really good-minded that way.
C.D. Diamond's sire, C.D. Olina, was the 1994 NCHA Futurity Open Champion and instilled a tremendous amount of natural cow sits in Diamond.
Starting him on a cow was simple. I mean, it was, in the beginning, it just kind of followed it around, and after, the first 3 or 4 times of just showing him, the main idea, hey, we got to stop and turn left or turn right. I mean, it all came very natural to him. He's got so much stop and so much breaks, and he's always so laid back. I mean, it was nothing but just a confidence-building day every day.
It's well known that even with all the athletic ability in the world, a top show horse must have a great mind and willing attitude in order to be successful. And C.D. Diamond is at the top of the list.
There's times all throughout the year, or in his 2 years that, things would come along and, they need to explain or show him different situations and, cut through to making the horse that he ended up being. And, he was always cool with whatever you showed him. He never got upset.
C.D. Diamond has been exceptional his entire life and started his career off as the 2012 NRCHA Snafflebit Futurity Open Champion. And the following year, he placed 3rd at the Derby, marking the high score in the cow work with a 222. The Stevensons made the decision to retire C.D. Diamond in his 4-year-old year, while he was still perfectly sound and in top condition. C.D. Diamond's first full crop are just yearlings as of 2014, and they look extremely promising.
John and Brenda, and as well as a couple of my customers down there in Scottsdale, have got some C.D. Diamond babies, and they all look very promising. I mean, they came out real strong. The one that I keep track of there at home, he's built a lot like Diamond. Yellow. Kind of like a real light Palomino yellow, and but really big hip, good shoulder, very laid back, real cool. You can see a lot of resemblance in his dad that way. And the few pictures that I've seen that John and Brenda have sent me are, they all look like really nice horses. So I've got big hopes for him.
As mentioned earlier, C.D. Diamond's sire, C.D. Olina, was the 1994 NCHA Futurity Open Champion, and he followed that up by taking the top spot at the NCHA Derby as well. C.D. Olina then went on to become one of the cutting industry's top sires, with his offspring earning nearly $16 million. And C.D. Diamond's dam, Shiner's Diamond Girl, has earned more than $68,000 in rein cow horse competition. Diamond has a tremendous mind, natural athletic ability, great conformation, and he's impeccably bred.
supplements and good hay and all nutrients and all that comes into play, but I mean, he's the kind of horse that if you were to just feed him straight alfalfa and straight, you know, just hay and water, let's just say, you know, he's going to keep that same kind of presence, you know, and just that's just all muscle and that the deep stride that he's got when he walks. I mean, and even when he's out there playing, I mean, he draws your attention to him. You want to watch him.
A successful stallion must have strong backing and support from his owners, and San Juan Ranch is fully committed to his success. They have an outstanding band of broodmares and will promote Diamond and his offspring as he sires their next generation of champions. He was a natural from the beginning and is now on his way to becoming one of the performance horse industry's most promising young sires.
I've said it before, I mean, he was a fence horse from the very first time I went down the fence, and I was just playing around with him, you know. It was early April, and, you know, we were just kind of playing around and following cattle around, and that cow just happened to line up, you know, really good down the fence, and it was as simple as me just riding by and just how strong he was, and then just to come back to it. I mean, it's a feeling that I'll never forget, you know, and, you know, just because of the fact that it was the first time, and it was just to see what was going to happen, and for him to do it that well and that strong, it's like, you can't teach that, you know. I mean, there's a lot of horses, you know, you show position and do this and do that, and, you know, to create that feeling and that picture, he just come right out and did it himself.
For his entire life, CD Diamond has benefited from Ultra Cruise products from Santa Cruz Animal Health. From wellness and joint care supplements to critical care, liniments, and grooming products, the Ultra Cruise line from Santa Cruz Animal Health contains some of the best products on the market today. CD Diamond stands at Oswood Stallion Station, so contact them or San Juan Ranch for more information today.